What's up, everyone? It's Tuesday, February 25th. We are live at 5 here at Broadway.com. I'm Paul Montour.
I'm Beth Stevens.
And we're joined by Caitlin Moynihan.
Hello.
And Beth.
Yes.
There's a lot of glamour in the room.
And it's not coming from this area over here.
Alex Newell is here.
Yes.
I mean...
ZOEY'S Extraordinary Playlist
So
is
good.
extraordinary. It's really good.
So good. It's like the perfect TV vehicle for Alex. But also just like Carnegie Hall moments, a new single. Just, you know, always keeping us interested. So we'll get to him. But first, today's top 5.
Maycomb is getting a new resident.
That's right. We're going to have a new...
I love this.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm into it. Go ahead.
Can I finish?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're going to have a new Atticus Finch on the Broadway
Who is
in To
it?
Kill a Mockingbird. Greg Kinnear.
That's good. I like
What?
that.
Greg Kinnear,
good
Oscar
casting.
nominee
Yeah.
for As Good as It Gets, Emmy winner.
Right.
Two-time Emmy winner. He's going to take over on April 21st. Ed Harris will play his final performance on April 19th at the Schubert Theater. Good stuff, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, Ed Harris is performing at Madison Square Garden. That
Yes.
crazy student
Casual.
performance is
For a
tomorrow.
gazillion children, yes.
Yes, and this off-Broadway show got a fun little extension.
You are speaking of Darling Grenadine, which is a new musical that is playing in a very small, such a small theater that I can't get a ticket.
You can't get a ticket. Well, now it's extended. Maybe you can.
Well, so this is the good thing. So it was supposed to end March 15th. Now it's been extended to March 22nd. So it's an extra week. This is a new musical by Daniel Zaitchik, and it's about a charismatic songwriter named Harry who falls for a clever chorus girl named Louise. I love a clever chorus girl. Because too often they're just not clever. But
Hey,
like
I
when
think
one
a lot
is.
of them are clever.
Just kidding. Anyway, Adam Cantor, Emily Walton play the leads, and J. Armstrong Johnson, Ori Krebs, Matt Delal, and Mike Nappy are all in the cast. So it's been playing since January 16th. It's a big little hit, and we'll see what happens next.
A big little
And
hit.
you know what we love? We love seeing Broadway performers get recognized for their work.
Yes.
Is it awards season?
Let's just say we're inching closer and closer to award season with the 2020 Clive Barnes Awards,
Cool.
right? This is for young people, newcomers.
Oh.
Here are the nominees in the Theater Artist Award category. Celia Rose Gooding of Jagged Little Pill, Andrew Burnap, Sophia Ann Caruso, and Christopher Livingston. And Livingston is also being recognized for his work in Something Clean with Roundabout Underground. There's a cash prize. So it's good stuff.
Well, they got $500 for being nominated.
And then there's
So
a winner.
Spend wisely, kids.
The
Yes.
winner gets $5,000.
Oh, they add a zero.
Add a zero.
Add a zero.
Amazing. Yes, and today we found out who's going to be leading this world premiere new work.
Camille Claudel. It's super fancy. So this is a musical that Frank Wildhorn, who of course wrote the hit "This Is the Moment."
I was wondering which hit you were
Has
going to
Alex
pick.
Newell ever sang "This Is the Moment" from Jekyll and Hyde? No. Camille Claudel. This musical's been in the works a long time.
A long time.
Like we remember from the early days of Broadway.com,
That's
this show's around.
correct.
So Frank Wildhorn has been working on it with Nan Knighton, who he wrote the Scarlet Pimpernel with. And so now we found out that Tia Wicks, who is fantastic, she was middle share. What do we call her?
We called her Lady.
Babe, star, lady.
Lady.
We called her Lady.
That's what we called her.
So they're going to do Camille Claudel at the Signature Theater. It'll be directed by Eric Schaefer, choreographed by Matthew Gardner. This is running March 24th through April 19th. Also, Hugh Pinero, who is one of the best Phantom of the Operas ever, will also be in the cast. And it's about a French sculptor. And you can look up Wikipedia to find out the rest about her. Or just go see the show.
Right. She was in a relationship with Rodin. I know stuff about that. That's
Okay,
all I know.
Belle.
That's actually,
What else?
that's it.
Yes, and this award-winning star is returning to the stage.
I did not see this coming, but Callista Flockhart,
She was just on my mind the other day.
was she from the
Yes,
early days of
she
Broadway.com?
was. It's like I secreted this.
Okay, cool. Thank you for doing that. She is going to come back to the stage to be in An Ideal Husband at the Huntington Theater, which is near Boston. Now, of course, you know her as Ally McBeal, or Harrison Ford's wife.
Ally McBeal.
But
And
she
she's on
was on
Broadway.
Broadway. She
Yeah.
was in The Glass Menagerie, and she was in Three Sisters
Yeah.
a while ago. And this will happen September 25th through October 18th, 2020. So coming up this fall. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I'm having memories of Jane Krakowski, which she was in Once Upon a Mattress, And
Callista Flockhart,
I'm
yes.
just dating myself. Callista Flockhart was in Glass Menagerie, and I remember they both auditioned for Ally McBeal, and then they both got on it.
They did.
Fun facts.
Look at that
from the
connection
90s.
right there.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for.
Also, the New York Emmy nominations came out this morning, but we didn't get the actual list. But we got nominated for a bunch. I'm just saying. We don't have the full list. We'll give you proper details tomorrow.
Let's just say it was more than one and
more
less
than
than 10.
one. Yeah, some other
There you go.
things.
Yeah.
Speaking of Emmys, today's guest deserves an Emmy nomination. Let's work on
And
that.
a Tony.
But what else
and
is
a
on this? Oh,
Grammy.
well, don't get me started,
Okay.
Beth. We are not talking about Tony Awards.
Sorry.
Let's keep it light. Renee Rapp.
Renee Rapp is not
Club
here, but that was a weird
Broadway.com
transition.
is on the site.
Yes.
Are you okay?
No, because I was hiding in the equipment room when she was recording.
And she has a top knot, which
Yeah.
is amazing. There's a top knot. L.
You
Stephen
see-
Taylor, The Lion King for our Black History Month series, talked about Harry Belafonte, the very dashing and talented Harry Belafonte.
Oh,
And
yeah.
what else is on the site, Beth?
Oh, we have photos and video from the Hangman cast.
Is it The Hangman or Hangman?
Hangman.
It's Hangman.
It's Hangman,
No,
but it's
the-
the
Said
cast.
okay.
No,
Hangman
the.
cast.
Okay.
It's from
she said it
Hangman.
right. She said
Gotta
it
The
right.
cast of Hangman. Okay. Dan Stevens and Friends.
Yes.
Yes, there you
Okay.
go. Whew, that was a lot.
Yeah.
What else? We have a song from Emoji Land
Sure.
exclusively
Why not?
because
A
that's
song.
fun.
Cool. I haven't seen that yet.
It doesn't matter. Alex Newell's here. That's all you need to know.
Okay, Beth. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us and
Thank you.
warming up the seat. Caitlin, tell everyone about today's guest.
Gladly. Yes, guys, we have the Alex Newell here with us in the studio today to talk all about ZOEY'S Extraordinary Playlist that is currently airing on NBC. You guys, his big episode is coming up next week, and we cannot wait to hear him belt. You guys may know him from his stand-up Broadway debut turn and Once on This Island. He was also in this really small show called Glee. Maybe you've heard of it. He's also been very busy. He was at Carnegie Hall. He was in the concert of Joseph the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. He's been booked and busy. You guys can follow him on social media at the Alex Newell. Leave all of your questions in the comments down below. And everyone, please welcome Alex and Paul.
Thank you, Caitlin.
So much, Beth. You nailed it.
Thank
Alex
you.
New,l
Hi,
so
honey.
good to see you.
It's good to be seen by you.
You know, I feel like, you were in the Broadway and now like you're on TV. Now you're in the TV box.
Yeah.
And like suddenly now it's weird to see you in person. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's still just Alex.
Same amount of makeup.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm happy.
Good.
Happy for you.
Thank you.
I've been watching all the shenanigans on social media, and I love all this attention you're getting.
You
By the
said
way, I
do
love on
too
your
much.
Instagram account, you say you're a lover of cute little situations.
I am a little
Sans the
cute.
problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that like,
That was like an inside joke between me and my good friend, and it still reigns true.
I love it. Life is good. You watch
Yeah.
yourself on the TV too.
I do watch myself
Do you
on
like
TV.
watching
It's
yourself?
like meta. I mean, I do watch it at a bar, so I'm not really hearing it. I'm getting bits and pieces of it.
Okay.
But I was there when I filmed it, so
You were
it's
there.
like
Yeah.
I was there.
So this show, it feels like when I saw the pilot, I was like, it just felt like you came up with it. Like it
Yeah.
just feels like the perfect vehicle for you.
I didn't, but
Did they?
no. The role started off as like a 31-year-old black bisexual woman,
Oh, okay.
and then somehow they landed on me. Whatever that means. I feel like that's my spirit animal. That's what's gonna be like the thing at the beginning of my book. 31-year-old bisexual black woman.
Now, were they familiar with Alex Newell and the
Robert
talents?
Ulrich, who casted Glee, cast this.
Okay, cool.
So that's why I went straight to test everyone.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, and it has a lot of similar. Obviously, there's a lot of music.
Yeah.
There's a lot of musical moments. There's a lot of musical talents.
Yeah.
A lot of people we know. Like,
Yeah.
who are some of your Broadway friends on set?
Well, Bernadette Peters
Oh.
is now one of my Broadway friends. 'cause
Oh, how's
she was
she?
on my show. She's wonderful.
Beth just sat behind her at Mac and Mabel. She went to see Mac and Mabel, and she was sitting behind Bernadette Peters. How distracting is that?
She called me talented.
Oh, I love that.
And I was filming a scene, and she just like walked in like during the scene, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You're amazing. You're so talented." And I just turned into a puddle. just a bottle. I said,
Bernadette Peters.
Yes.
That's and there's also like what Skylar asked.
oh yes, him
We
too.
love. Yeah.
I've worked with him before. It's like old news. He's great. He's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah. Then I see Stephanie Styles.
Yes.
She's up in there.
She's there. Who else is there? There's a lot.
Yeah, it's a nice.
There's a Renee. She's there. I think that's it. No, there's others.
There's others.
Yeah, there's others. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but whatever.
Okay.
Not my problem.
So, are you? What's it been like since the show started? How many weeks in are we now? I mean,
We're 3, and we're about to have our 4th episode, which focuses really on Mo's faith.
Mo's your character.
Mo is my character, but it focuses on Mo's faith and Mo's journey through like gender expression
Amazing.
at church.
So we
Yeah.
have a good Alex Newell.
Yes.
This is the one they should submit to the Emmy people.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. I'm
If
sorry.
I should
won't
be
talk
so
about awards.
lucky.
I just like when you're recognized.
Oh, thank you
I like
so
you being
much.
recognized. Speaking of recognized, are you recognized like out in the world?
Oh yeah, that's always happened. That's nothing new.
That's not new.
It's like, what do you know me from? I feel like a has-been. No, I'm not. I'm so fortunate.
What do you love about this show?
Oh, it's so much fun.
How long ago did you film it?
We wrapped 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fresh off the boat.
I had no idea. I thought it wrapped a little while ago.
No,
Okay.
2 weeks
so
ago.
how many episodes are in the first season?
12.
Oh, okay,
12.
good.
We did
Sometimes
12.
they do like some shows. It's like 6 episodes, and I'm like, that's not enough. But 12. Okay.
12 is ample.
Yeah, and that's a lot of. That's
Well,
a
we
lot
did
of.
22 on Glee. Could you imagine doing 22 episodes of Glee?
Isn't it weird that that's already like so old school?
I mean,
It wasn't that long ago.
it wasn't that. It was 6 years ago.
Wow.
I was a babe in Toyland back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, Dave and Toy.
Yes.
So what's it been like since Winston Island is on the road?
Yeah.
Have you seen it on the road?
I haven't because they
been busy.
haven't gone to Canada yet, and I'm going. I think I just need to find a city to go to.
What's it going to be like for you? Did you ever? I mean, it's going to be very different on the road.
Yeah.
But did you ever watch it?
Me? Yeah, I called out a lot to watch it.
You were like, I want to experience this.
No,
as an audience member tonight.
There was that one time I gave my understudy her birthday so her family could come, and I just came down to the theater and watched from the stage manager booth, and
that's
I
lovely.
sobbed.
Yeah.
And then there was that time that I called out mid-show because my vocal cords said no, and then I stayed and watched that too.
Wow.
It's a great show to watch, everyone.
It is a fantastic show. So your vocal cords sometimes they say.
They say absolutely not. Who do you think you are? Do you see how I sing? To the stratosphere and loud.
So I mentioned your new song, new music video. It's
Yes.
fantastic. It's called
you.
Boy, You Can Keep It.
Yes.
Great title. Where did that title come from? Where did the song come
Oh
from?
my goodness! I did a writers camp. I'm signed to Atlantic Records. Can't speak. And I did a writers camp in LA over the summer. And I was just talking to Autumn Rowe, the songwriter, and I was like, I'm over boys, and I'm tired of the relationships that I've been in about success and money and what they could get me and what they could do for me. And I was just like, you can keep all of that because if I want something, I'm going to go get it myself.
I love it.
Thank you so much. And so we came up with Boy, You Can Keep It.
And the music video is fantastic.
Thank you so much.
When did you film that? Where did you film that?
I filmed that on a weekend in between filming Zoe. Like, just flew down to Los Angeles on an off day and just filmed 2 music videos and did 3 photo shoots. You know, I'm never busy
Yeah, are you just gonna like lie down at some point and just like chill?
when I'm dead.
Because
Which could be soon.
And you were also you do benefits and galas. And
Honey, she's everywhere.
she's everywhere.
You can't get rid of me. I mean, we wrapped on 2 weeks ago, and last week I did Joseph, and I did Carnegie, and I did Press, and the show aired, and a song came out, and I decided to move into an apartment for the first time. A brand new one on 148th. I've never been that high. Didn't know it exists, but you know, people live up there. And I do too now.
Joseph was fantastic.
Was
by the
it?
way. It was.
You
I
got
was
to
there.
see it?
Oh, I was there.
It was sold out.
I mean, you had to share that narrator role. That's supposed
I
to.
was perfectly fine with sharing it. To be honest with you, Diane, I was perfectly fine sharing it. I was like, oh, you want us to sing it? Sing it.
You've had your moments.
I did. I said, Panama! Like screaming. They're like, hey, could you just be a foghorn really quick and scream this line out? Sure, why not?
And Carnegie Hall, and this is all
Yeah.
good. It's all good stuff.
I blacked out, not drunk, but I blacked out at Carnegie Hall when I was singing "And I Am Telling You" to the back row. And then I heard my voice shatter back to me on the last note, and I said,
Wow.
I've made it.
Wow.
That's when I knew that I made it.
You mean you could actually hear it, like
Yeah.
roll back?
Yeah, it said, woo, woo, woo. I said, oh, hello. That's what that sounds like. Little
That's
under.
insane.
Little under.
That's insane. Do you have any? I know we talk about this all the time, but like maybe focus has changed. Are there any dream roles that
It's
you
still
would?
Effie. It's always going to be Effie.
Okay.
Well, because I played Asaka, and like,
So yeah,
that was fun.
so it's only 5-letter characters.
Didn't get a Tony in nomination. That's what I've been telling you. I'm not bitter. I'm better for it.
Better.
You know.
That's better.
Why do you guys have me? You know I'm a fool.
You can come here whenever you want. By
Thank
the
you.
way. Hi, Caitlin. I know people are asking questions, so let's
Yes.
start engaging the people.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you so much. Okay, so the first thing is, how far ahead of the... so you're done shooting already. How is it like for you to now have the show be out the world and get audience reactions? This is from Jake.
It's always great, Jake. I mean, it's it's strange because on Broadway you get that instant gratification, but when you film something, you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
You're just throwing caution to the wind and just hoping that it sticks, throwing paint at a wall into the unknown, as my good friend Nadina Menzel would say.
Was it scary when you watched like the first episode to actually see what the tone would be like on camera?
Yeah, I mean, you learn a lot of things when you see something back. You learn, you're like, oh, you are orange. Hey, let's not use that foundation anymore. Or you like, oh, you have this mannerism where you always look up when you are looking for your line and you don't know it.
Wow.
That's my tick. I always like look up for it to see if it's in the sky. It's never there.
Oh, I'm gonna go watch the episodes again. and
Yeah,
look for those
honey, it happens a lot.
Look for the eyes going up. I love that.
Amazing. Eliza wants to know, what was it like between shooting scenes with that amazing cast? Everyone seems like you guys get along really well. What was that like?
We love each other. I mean, we're secluded in Vancouver. So
Yeah.
we spend a lot of time with each other. And Mary Steenburgen is amazing. Lauren Graham is amazing. Peter Gallagher has my heart. I mean, this cast is stellar.
Yeah.
They're and so talented, and it's so fun to watch them do new things. Like it's a different beast to sing, dance, and act in front of a camera, especially when it's a Steadicam coming directly at your face sometimes.
I love there's some great emotions in the show. I mean, it really does play. That's why I'm really excited to see this next episode. I mean, are you giving us some nice backstory? Some nice
We're
drama?
giving lots of trauma that we overcome. I mean, I think since it is my personal story of my sexuality and gender representation in my own faith, in my house of worship, I really want to show that story in an honest way, and I think it's tastefully done.
Must have been great to actually read the script and go, I get to make this.
Yeah,
And you know
I
it's going
mean-
to be so important to so many people.
They gave us scripts at the very last minute, and so it's like I knew that it was coming, and I really wanted to dive into it.
I love it.
Amazing. Well, speaking of that, Jackie wanted to know, what was your audition process like, and how did it kind of turn from the initial call for this character into Mo, which is so much like yourself?
So I was sitting in my apartment, and I had just ended Once This Island, and it was pilot season, and I got an audition for ZOEY'S Extraordinary Playlist, and like an hour later or 10 minutes later, I don't even know time, it got canceled, and I was just like, oh, whatever. That happens, pilot season, auditions get canceled all the time. But then I got a call from my agents being like, hey, they just want to take you straight to test for the role.
Wow.
And so they're flying you out tomorrow. Get ready. And I was just like, oh, tomorrow. Hey. But I went out and I sang for them. And
What'd you
like,
sing?
I sang, oh my goodness, Lean on Me, which is in the script. So I did that. And
okay.
then I sang My Man,
Nice. Okay.
gorgeous song. And I tried to pull a stunt where I held the last phrase in one breath the entire time. And that's how I won the role, really. I was just trying to be impressive. Really hurt. But anyways, and it's a funny story. My friend Alicia, who was in Hamilton, we were sitting at a bar when I found out that I got the role, and she had an audition for the role the very next day.
Oh, wow.
Awkward. But she can't. She literally said, "Great, I'm not going."
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. So Michael says that you get to do so many different things. So after you're going from Carnegie, you're doing it from concerts to performances to music videos. How do you keep your voice healthy, and what is that whole process like for you?
I will always mark in rehearsal. I will give you one good full out motif. Just one good full out motif. But after that, I've proved that the notes are there. All you're getting is a borderline a whisper, if that. I mean, you have to take, like when your workload is this heavy and you're doing double duty or triple duty, you have to preserve. I mean, you want to give the best performance that you can, so you have to take care of yourself. I also sleep like a bandit. Like I was on my way down from my apartment down Depressed this morning and took a whole cat nap all the way down from 148 to wherever it is downtown. It was great. I like sleep. Sleep's great.
I love okay, we can do one last question.
I'm long-winded.
And Scarlett says that they feel like they can feel so much of you in Mo, and especially in the way Mo dresses. How involved are you in that process?
I hand pick everything I wear on the show.
Wow, it's fantastic.
Every last thing, down to my hair and makeup.
Cool.
It's a collaborative effort that we do. I made a whole lookbook of me for them all, and it's wonderful. I mean, Dana and Rosa and Heidi, they're wonderful and they're so creative, and they allow me to kind of sit there and play and do different things, and it's a great time. But like I'm literally in like a fitting for 16 hours.
Wow.
Just trying on clothes. I feel like I'm the life-size doll that Tyra wanted me to be.
I have a question for you.
Joss.
What I remember Alex Newell before Once on This Island. I remember how excited, first of all, that you were coming to Broadway. How have you changed from that version of Alex? How are you different now? It seems like you had a lot of confidence already.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What if you had to sort of talk about that journey? How are you different now?
I think now I know so much more than I knew then. And I appreciate the good, the bad, the mishaps, the letdowns, the come-ups, the accolades, the non. I appreciate all of that. The cute little situations sans the problem. I'm so fortunate to have learned so much more. I love learning and I love educating at the same time. And if I could, this experience being on Broadway was just such a blessing that I didn't know that I needed and that I wanted. It was nothing that I thought that it was going to be, but somehow I came out loving it even more and appreciating it even more.
When did you last sing Mama Will Provide?
At Broadway Con, when the sound system went out. And I had to use my diaphragm to project in front of all the children, darling.
Oh my God. Give them what they want.
Give them what they want. Mama did provide on that day, honey. And did it a whole step above the key it needed to be written in.
Amazing. Well, I love seeing you on my TV, but I hope that we see you, around.
You'll see me. I'm everywhere.
Don't be a stranger.
I know, stranger.
And so it's on Sundays?
Sunday nights at 9.
On NBC.
Yes.
And this Sunday's going to be a really good episode.
It's going to be a good one. Honey, I'm belting to the rafters. Like, I think I'm belting a C.
Oh, wow.
Like a high C. Not like a male C, like a high C. Christine C.
Okay,
I'm awful.
Everyone, get into the show. It's fantastic. You're going to love it. We need a lot of this type of stuff on TV.
Yeah.
So, and we need more Alex Newell.
Yeah.
So thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
Hey, Caitlin, why don't you take us out?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We are live at 5 every single weekday here on Facebook, and you can listen to us where we get your podcast by searching for #live@5 and hitting that subscribe button. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. We talk to Colton Ryan all about Girl from the North Country.